What's going on, everyone? Been a long time, very long time. With that, we'll just jump right into it. Working out in the garage. Got Wild Horse in here. Had a few fun trips with it yesterday. Very little wrong. Of course, then go to today. I was going to play with it some more, maybe get some more footage, and guess what? Issues. So we're going to dive into that. We're going to look at it a little closer. More or less, the belt keeps popping off as soon as you put it in gear. Yesterday I fixed that by just putting a new belt on. I don't know more or less if that one already stretched enough. Hard to believe, but I'm going to check the idlers. My idlers on here end up being what actually help hold the belt on. So we'll give a look at that and just really just give her a kind of good shakedown. I welded up a couple pieces. The seat bolts only had one bolt seat going, so yesterday the whole seat was able to move. But we kept her on, we kept rolling. It was a blast. More or less never got stuck, never needed to be pulled out. It threw me a couple times in the sense of where I got a little too tippy, and trying to stay on this thing is not very easy when you're totally sideways. But I was always able to get it out of the hole under its own power. So that great accomplishment ever since I got them new tires. As long as I can more or less keep myself on it, it gets right through it. So yeah, no, we're really enjoying it. Just going to be hopefully being able to get some more trailing around. I'm starting to really learn the Insta360. Bought it late last year, early this year. I can't remember exactly. But man, that thing is it's really cool. Played with it when we were in Drummond Island. I hope you guys have liked or seen some of that new footage. Hoping to get a full video out. All right, well, taking a peek at this, it was very clear. Me and Matt were looking at it. Let's see if I can get a better lighting for you guys. You can kind of see, hang on, forgive me. Very shiny here. So this was actually just on the inside of this pulley. So the way the belt was running, I think when it was running, it was able to slip past this, which then was allowing the belt to just kind of throw up and out. So now I have a lot better spacing. I should be able to ride more in the middle of that. It'll half moon all the way around, actually almost 3/4 now contact of this to make sure I can try to prevent any belt slippage. I have more than enough clutch throw, and it's really hard to do by hand because I have a very tough spring on that clutch. But so hopefully that will create everything I need. It'll create all that tension. Then there's another idler back here, another idler there. Then it runs the 10-inch pulley and back. We do got the Holy Pulley mod to this to help push out any mud, water, everything else. Same thing on the 10-inch in the front. So everything's looking really good for not running this thing for a while. Obviously it's shiny here, but I don't believe the tire's running. I don't have any wear on the inside of that tire or anything. I think just the mud and everything that gets in there is creating this friction rub. I know at one time these were sliding on me, so I did go ahead and I actually tacked weld in here. So let's pray I never need to take these off or split this case. This case, obviously, I mean, just anytime you run these and beat them on like we do, this thing leaks a little bit. The shaft has a little bit of movement back and forth, but not bad. I've had to weld this thing probably 5 or 6 times. I finally got a really good weld in there. Definitely, obviously not the cleanest, but very good contact. Got the seat fixed up when I was riding yesterday. All the bolts were out there. There's just a little bracket here and here that actually hold the seat. It then has its like little horseshoe springs more or less on here to give me the only suspension on this thing. If you ever paid attention, the original wheel horse steering wheel broke. This is actually an old wheel horse off steering wheel off another one that we had out back. Direct bolt on. Got a magnetic, and man, is that thing, oh, there, whew. Got a magnetic mount for the Insta360. So I was running a lot closer, so any of that footage that you'll see that comes off this, I had it a little too close to the edge. Couldn't really get the perspective of the front of the mower. So what I'm hoping now is when that's on there, you can get a better perspective here, but also when I want to face it backwards, you'll be able to see me better as well. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming. Haven't played a lot with it this year, as you guys are very aware, in the sense that there's been no videos. I think I drove this thing, I don't know, 3 times this entire year so far. Put a good hour or so on it yesterday. It was so cool. This thing just fired right up. not an issue. I haven't charged battery all year, so a lot of my old issues are just fixed. Water's no longer an issue for the Predator. It ended up just being the coils. So I mean, I've worked out so many bugs on this machine. It's sounding great. I'm not having any throttle issues after last year, but kind of slapped together last year. I mean, really, you know, as you guys been aware, my life's been a lot busier. It's been a lot harder. But ideally, I think all the customization I've done to this thing since, 2022, I think, when I built it. I think December of that year. Since then, this thing has been really pretty phenomenal, especially since last year. I love them. I think them, if I remember right, them are the Terminators. 28 inches we end up putting in the back. So very few miles on this thing. Would love to get this thing actually out trail riding this year. Just go hit up some quad trails. Been enjoying eating up the mud and everything with it, though. This thing is just a totally different animal with this new setup. The tires, front tires are loaded, as one of the old videos showed from last year. Yeah, fuel pump has been working pretty well. Once in a while it decides to like cut power for some reason, but again, worked out a lot of bugs. Sat outside way too much, so the patina's even more now. I would love to, I don't know, either lock in this patina, or I've still always contemplated, you know, giving it a fresh look. But at the same time, I kind of like this Frankenstein look. I mean, my ass is going to hurt regardless, so I don't mind the metal seat. I think it actually adds to the look. Matt's always trying to get me to like close up all these and everything, but again, I think that just kind of builds to it. You know, it's actually old bed frame rails that I used to lift up them fenders. I had a weld break-in, so I haven't cleaned that up, but I went ahead and got that welded up today when I was fixing up this. That running board was falling off on me yesterday, so I got that welded back up, so now it holds a lot better. So yeah, plan is hopefully to get back out today and just get a little bit more riding in, get some more footage of that Insta360. Had it at home uploading all the data to the cloud for me, so that way I can edit on the fly anytime. So I'm really enjoying that. Really making me want to get the new X5, just in the sense of just the night, the light, everything about it just seems way better. The X4, there wasn't much of a difference for the X3, so I love my X3, but I think the X5 would make a big difference. So regardless, we'll just keep running. You know, hopefully you guys are enjoying this mower content. Plan on actually getting more content out, and as I was talking about earlier, is the scope that, you know, 2-bit life. That's the farm, the rebranding. Again, Mowers Gone Wild is always going to be a thing, but ideally it's always, you know, 2-bit life. That is our life. That's the farm life. Everything is becoming more about the farm. It's growing so much. Love to showcase Harley's and more or less Jen's, the farm stand. Harley's dedicated so much time into growing that. So showcase that. Just showcase, you know, the animals, the chickens. I mean, Harley, I think, is now raised and incubated and hatched over 1,000 chickens this year alone. So just some really cool stuff. Very proud of her about. Just you know, again, life's been so busy, we haven't been able to really touch the mowers or, you know, keep that content, and that's where I'm hoping it can drive me to want to get more content, maybe get Harley more involved, just the family involved, in the sense that it will be around 2-bit life, being the farm. So that can include our mowers, include side-by-side vacations, farm life, just everyday life. So we'll see you guys around. Let's get some more footage of this thing out on the trails with 2-bit as well. All right, what's going on? It's Travis here. It's been a long time. Got a new camera mounted to Wild Horse. She's looking a little rough in the sense of paint, but I believe she's running okay. She's been sitting all year. We're getting ready to get out. Mike's out with the Monkey Ward, and Matt's gonna get out 2-bit, and we're ready to just do a little bit of riding. So it's been a long time. So let's see how she'll do.
no way to hold on.